think it should be fine here. Okay. Oh, maybe not. Hi, DCS swimmers! It's Coach Corley, and I'm super excited to see you. We're gonna have a special guest today. His name is Roman, and he may appear from time to time on the screen. I hope you guys are all having a good day. If you guys are watching, please put whether or not you had a fresh fruit or vegetable in the comments. What fresh fruit or vegetable did you have today? Remember, we're practicing really good nutrition. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to pick up our Dryland routine, and we're going to do a few new moves, and I'm going to give you a new set to kind of mix up your Dryland routine. So what we're going to do is we're here in my sister's backyard. So you can do this anywhere. You can do this in your living room. You can do this in your backyard. You can do this if you have sort of a play area. It doesn't take a lot of space, and you'll be able to do it there really easily. So the first thing that we're going to do is, can you tilt it forward a little bit? There we go. Not that far. Okay, there we go. So the first thing that we're doing is you are going to be doing half burpees. So you're not going to jump at the end. You're going to do half burpees. So we'll start here, and what we're going to do is you're going to go down to the ground. Remember, if you've hurt your wrist, or knees, make sure you're being careful. So you're going down to the ground. Both feet go out behind you at the same time. Remember, we don't want to go one then the other. All right, so let's start over again. We'll go down, both feet out at the same time. Now when I'm in a burpee, I want to make sure that my back is flat. We don't want our butts up. We don't want our butts down. Okay, this is floppy. I don't want to do that. So when we get down our this plank position, we're going to jump up, both feet at the same time. Okay, so I didn't have one then the other. My feet came up at the same time. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be in the same position. And then I'm going to come up and make my arms all the way up. Okay, so now we'll do that fully, all the way through. So we're going to go hands down, feet out, make sure I'm nice and flat.
Go get it.
Together, then up. So you're going to do that. You're going to do that 12 times, 3 times through. Okay, 12 times, 3 times through. The next move that we're going to do is we're going to do plank toe touches. So when you do a plank toe touch, we're holding our abs in, we're pulling our belly button back to our spine, and we're squeezing our abs. It's like someone's squeezing our abs together. So we don't want to puff our chest out when we pull our belly button back to our spine, because we're not actually using our abs in that case. We're just puffing our chest out. It's not doing anything. So what you're going to do is you pull that belly button way back, pull it back, my chest remains the same, and I'm activating my abs. So when I do a plank toe touch, what I'm going to do is I go down into a plank, my bottom is flat, my spine is in one nice straight line, I'm going to walk my hands back to about where the middle of my body was and touch my toe. Then I'm going to walk back out, walk back in, and touch my other toe, and walk all the way back out. That counts as 1 rep, okay? You touch opposite hand to opposite toe, and that counts when you do 1 touch to each toe, and that counts as 1 rep, and you will do 10 of those 3 times through. 10 of those 3 times through. The third exercise that we're going to do are just squats. And bodyweight squats, we want to make sure that our feet are about hip width apart. Make sure that they're facing forward. Make sure that your toes aren't facing in. Make sure that they're not facing out. All right? And then we're going to start. So we start with our toes. Are our toes facing in or out? They need to be facing straight forward. The next thing we're going to do is where my knees are pointing. Are they pointing in? Are they pointing forward? Are they pointing out? Or do I have one that's going in and one that's going out? We can't complete the big things really well. So we have those knees. My knees are facing right forward. My knees should be going right over my big toe. They shouldn't be going in. They shouldn't be going out. So pay attention, okay? If you need a parent or a sibling to come and look at that, you can ask them, hey, what do my knees look like from the front? So I've got my toes, my knees. The next thing I want to make sure my hips are facing nice and forward. It's almost like if someone had a wooden board across your hips. You don't want to hip back and you don't want to hip forward. That's going to cause you to do some funky stuff when you squat. So make sure your hips are nice and square to the front, your knees are nice and square to the front, and your toes are nice and square. So what you're going to do then is I'll move to the side. My toes are square, my knees are square, my hips are square. I'm going to drop down, and I want to make sure my back is nice and straight. So I'm going to put my back nice and straight, and I'm going to drop my bottom. I'm going to drop my bottom. So my toes don't go over. That's really bad for your knees. I want to make sure they're back here. I want to make sure that my bottom's getting nice and low. My chest is nice and high. And I'm coming all the way up with lots of control. So you're going to do that. You're going to do that 12 times through, 12 times, 3 times through. Okay? Your final exercise is we're going to do standing abs. And it's going to be like when we do bicycles on the ground. But instead we're going to do standing bicycles. So while you're doing this, you're paying attention to your obliques and to your belly button. Okay? Where's that belly button? It should be pulled to the back of your spine like somebody has a string attached to it. And you're squeezing in those abs. So while you're doing this, when we do standing bicycles, we're going to bring our opposite knee to opposite elbow. So we bring that elbow down. And while I'm doing this, I curve over, pulling in my abs, and it's like someone's punched me in the stomach. So I pull down, I go, pull down, and you go opposite knee to opposite elbow. And each touch counts as 1. So you're going to do 20 total. So I do 10 for each side, and then I'll do that 3 times through. Do 10 times for each side, 3 times through. Okay, so those are exercises for today, and that's our new Dryland. If you just started watching with us, what we will do is make sure in the comments to write whether or not you write what fresh fruit or vegetable you ate today. Remember, throughout this weekend, we need to be focusing on nutrition. Are you eating well? Are you eating what the food you're supposed to? Are you drinking lots of water? Are you drinking Gatorade? And, are you taking care of yourself mentally and physically? Make sure you're also checking in with your brain. Are you taking care of yourself mentally? A lot of you guys I think everybody now has switched to online school, so I know that's been a big and stressful process. But you made it through week 2. So you guys are awesome. You got through week 2. You killed it. And we're just going to keep getting better and better from here. Hopefully, we will come to the end of the quarantine and we'll get to be back in the pool pretty soon. But if you missed our talk on Wednesday, hi Roman. If you missed our talk on Wednesday, when we get back in the pool, the first 2 weeks for pre-age and novice are going to be focusing on the details and making sure we have that structure back in place and that we're not forgetting those small details and those important things. So, and that will be our plan when we get back in. But I miss you guys a lot, and I hope you guys are having a good time and doing some fun and crazy things at home. I hope you're enjoying spending lots of time with family. And I miss you guys so much, and I will see you guys at 5 o'clock on Monday. Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you then. Bye. Roman says bye too. Bye, Roman.